A different mentality required come the last 16, the knockout stage, because one slip-up, one loss, and the tournament comes to an abrupt end. Certainly the pedigree, the quality is there in both these sets of players to produce something really special. The flag is raised for an offside. Slightly unfortunate. Lampard. There's space on the wing. Rooney. Valencia. Gone in the first half. Fantastic ball through, and it looks promising. Anelka, that's way off target. Really poor effort.
It's pointless and selfish trying to score from there. Football is supposed to be a team game, and a bit more teamwork was needed.
Valencia. Slick passing, and pace too. Holds onto the... Oh, off the keeper! And that's pushed behind by the keeper. Corner. Good ball into the near post. It's another corner. They really need to make use of this. It's cleared. Valencia. And he just hoofed that up and over.
The defence didn't close him down early enough and allowed him to get in a well-struck shot. It's a shame he couldn't get it on target though.
Zara. Anelka. Half an hour played here. Paulo Ferreira. And they've lost it. Won himself a yard or two. The finishing not good enough there. Opportunity lost.
The angle he tried to score from was much too tight. It's very hard to get the ball in the net from there.
Ballack. Obvious foul there. Free kick. He may just knock it into the penalty area instead. Rooney. Another chance to cross. Some good running off the ball, putting the pressure on. Wins a throw. May have to... took him out completely. Gave away a free kick. This is a great chance for a shot on goal. Solid defending. And some space. A quick reaction from the keeper there to punch it out. It'll be a corner. Who's waiting in the middle? They have another scoring opportunity. Knocks it to the near post. Goodness me, how important was that interception? The whistle. The second half then gets underway, with everyone hoping for another 45 minutes of entertaining football here. It's a frustrating game for the forwards, who seem to have spent much of the time in the pockets of the defenders. What a ball behind the defensive line. Foul. Referee with an easy decision to make. And Vidic. Fabio Cannavaro. And Park Ji-sung. Here's Rooney. Here's Park Ji-sung. Nice bout of passing. It's going right across the goal. Cleared ball gathered in. Still a chance here. And there's the opener. With more than a quarter of this game still to unfold, they're in front.
That was all down to a perfectly timed run from deep and finished with a perfect strike. It just shows how much of the game is about the movement off the ball.
They've gone in front with the opener.
Well, the goal that all of us were waiting for has come, and you can hear the relief from the crowd. Neither team looked likely to...
Goodness me, surely he had to put that away. A rueful smile on his face. Park Ji-sung. Now, this is a promising break. Can he find the goal? And a shot! And it's gone in! That will bring a huge sigh of relief from the manager, I'm sure. And it takes an awful lot of pressure off his players.
There just wasn't enough pressure from the defence. They gave him too much time and space, and he's taken full advantage and placed his shot.
It seems some fresh legs will be introduced here. Now they trail by 2, and they need a goal, and they need it quickly.
Well, I expect them to take their foot off the pedal. The result is well and truly sewn up if they keep possession the way they have been.
The ball has crossed the line, and it's a throw. Out of play again for a throw. Aquilani. Here they come again. Cross is one with plenty of depth. Perhaps he mishit it, but that's way off to the right. Let's see how this decision can affect the outcome of the game. Fabio Cannavaro. Park Ji-sung. Then one goes astray. Good interception here. No, it's been cut out. And it becomes the platform for a counter-attack. Now a chance. No, not this one. And Rooney. Aquilani. 3 more minutes is being shown on the board. Ballack. What a ball, what vision! And the unstoppable force in possession yet again. Really stopped in his tracks there. Oh. The final whistle. Plenty of excitement here as we get this game underway. There's a fabulous sense of occasion, and there are so many match winners out there. Very difficult to tell which way this contest is going to go. In fact, it could come down to simply who's more hungry for it. Gi Song-yong. Zhou. Nasri. Rosicki. There's space on the wing. Header! It's the opener. They've taken the lead here, 1-0.
No reason to panic, there's still plenty of time to get back into this one. The one thing they won't want to do though is concede again, so they'll tighten things up.
Chance for a counter then. Phil Neville. The pass went astray. Neville. Rooney. Zada. And now the break on again. Nicely won, the attack came to nothing. The ball stolen, chance here possibly. Park Ji-sung. Still got a lot to do from there. In the box, Sarate! Nowhere near the ball, foul given. The defender cuts this one out. And Rooney. Fabulous ball! And a chance! Fans will be disappointed with that.
You could see what he was going for. He just didn't get the execution right.
Zhao. And Park Ji-sung. Valencia. And Rooney. Here's Evra. Out comes the fourth official with the board. Signals 1 extra minute, that's all. Is this the equaliser? A goal, and so late. He scored deep into first half stoppage time, bringing them level like that. They go into the break on a real high.
I'm sure he'll go over to thank him for the assist. A magnificent one it was as well. He made sure the striker was onside before sliding it through the defence.
Things all levelled up at 1-1 here.
That is one please manager. Instead of being 1 down at half-time, he's seen his side level matters in the
The whistle goes. We're off. Will the manager's half-time talks have had the desired effect? In terms of the scoreline, let's hope the second half is as good as the first. Seeing a few more goals is always what we hope for. Phil Neville. Nasri. The attempt at the through pass. Valencia. Pumps it upfield. Here's Phil Neville. Nasri. How about that for tackling back? Zada. Perfectly executed. There's the chance. Picked up by the keeper. Wonderfully won there. Fabio Cannavaro. Zada. Slides a great ball through. Evra. Caught in defence. Real chance here. Punched behind the goal by the keeper. That'll be a corner. Lifts it high. And shots! Robbed there. Far too casual. And Phil Neville. Needs to be accurate. Park Ji-sung. Now this is a promising break. Rosicki. And now they try and launch the counter. They want the lead back. And a good delivery. Chance wasted there, that's well off target.
Well, I'm not sure about that. I mean, he's had a go and obviously he's missed, but I think his teammate was in a better position.
Zada. And Rooney. And they've opened them up near. Clear. They get the ball back. 1 minute being shown on the board. Zhao. Oh, that's an obvious foul. There are a few options available here. There's the whistle. That's it.